little bedtime story for you, and for you, not your children. Please make sure your children do not read this book or listen to this. This is for you, so settle in. This is a snippet from my book, Mama Still Got It. The paperback is actually coming out this Mother's Day, so I wanted to read you a little something from it, which I've never done before actually, so here we go. This is on page 96, and the subtitle is called This Mama Has Still Got It. It was November 2012, and my sister Bonnie was in her 3rd trimester with her first child. We only lived a few doors away from each other, so when she called me one evening, utterly distressed, and with her husband Steve still at work, both myself and Jesse, that's my husband, were here to help. "Can I come over? I've done something," she said. With Bonnie, you never know what this could mean. It could be something normal, like I've done a crossword puzzle, or it could be something like I've locked myself out. Bonnie came over, heavily pregnant and genuinely upset. A pang of fear washed over me as I realised this could be something to worry about. I gestured to her to sit down on the sofa and gave Jesse a look he totally understood. Put the kettle on. Bonnie calmed down and took a deep breath. She was ready to talk. "So I was really horny." Suddenly that pang of fear evaporated, and I switched my cuppa to a glass of red and settled in for a good story. "I was really horny. You know what it's like when you're pregnant. I was really horny and Steve was at work." "Okay, and?" I gave her an encouraging nod to continue as both Jessie and I reached for the popcorn. "I've never done this before, but I started to watch some porn." She continued, looking concerned, and then something flashed up on my screen saying I was breaking the law. Jessie, who is probably more accustomed to this sort of online activity, shrugged it off and said, "Yeah, it happens sometimes, ignore it, it's a scam." Bonnie looked at Jessie in bewilderment. No, I was told it was the FBI, and I had to pay them £300 or they'd report me to the police." Oh gosh, I could see where this was going. "What did you do?" I asked her, thinking the first thing she would have done was to probably call Steve for advice, or perhaps realise we didn't have the FBI in the UK. "I called 999 and I asked for the police." "What on earth did you say to them?" "I told them I was pregnant, I was horny, and I'm sorry." "I told them I was pregnant and I'm horny and I'm sorry." "What did the police say?" "They told me it isn't a crime." They told me it isn't a crime. Skipping a few paragraphs. The hackers had done a very good job of making it seem like she did have to pay the £300 to get her laptop working again. Steve saved the day by taking the laptop to the tech specialist on the high street. But he wasn't prepared for the porn to restart playing in the shop for all to hear. If you liked that bedtime story, there will be a part 2 on another story very soon, I think.